But you are comfortable. Brother, listen to what you're saying. You are comfortable with seeing a woman make herself an abomination. You comfortable with that? How could you, as a man supporting the Muslim faith, stand and say, brother, I am comfortable seeing God, chosen vessel, degrade herself to become an abomination? Let me read that scripture one more time for this man, because I feel it didn't hear. Let me just make sure you get it. Hear what God say, brother. This is what God say this. Because if you do it, the land itself will become full of wickedness. You understand that? So, you encouraging it, or no, you don't having a problem with it, means that you're giving it some kind of force because you say it's okay, and you don't mind. But God mind. Yeah, you don't mind, but God mind. God see it as an abomination. Alright, if God see it that way, who you want to believe? If God see it that way. Nah. If God just see. You got to keep the commands. But let me ask you a question. If God himself say, I don't like it, I consider it to be an abomination, just like how the same feeling that you have for eating pork. Same feeling you have for that. Let me put it to you put it to the next one. Let me hear. Let me see how we can, let me see if we can get around seeing a woman as an abomination when man too. Yes, I is a man. Yeah. Yeah, one of mine. Alright. So use a man too, right? Yeah. Right. Right. So brother, do you think that you asking me to encourage her to sin against God? Let me read that scripture for you one more time. Deuteronomy 22 and verse 5. Read.
The book of Deuteronomy chapter 22 and verse 5. The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man, neither shall a man put on a woman's garment. For all that do so are abomination unto the Lord thy God.
So all that do so is an abomination unto the Lord thy God. That is not for your people. The mistake is what we're not thinking about. You could ask me a question. Let me hear this dread question. Yeah. Who make clothes? Every nation does have their own clothes. Mankind, but every nation does have their clothes. So you want everybody to run around naked? Do you want everybody to run around naked? It don't matter to you. So it don't matter for you to put on anything and displease your God in front and shame him. But you are comfortable. Brother, listen to what you're saying. You are comfortable with seeing a woman make herself an abomination. You comfortable with that? How could you, as a man supporting the Muslim faith, stand and say, brother, I am comfortable seeing God, chosen vessel, degrade herself to become an abomination? Let me read that scripture one more time for this man, because I feel it didn't hear. Let me just make sure you get it. Hear what God say, brother. This is what God say this.
The book of Deuteronomy chapter 22 and verse 5. The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man, neither shall a man put on a woman's garment, for all that do so an abomination unto the Lord thy God.
Brother, I just see you frown when a man just say, if a man put on a woman's garment, he's a mackerel man. I just see you frowns about that, right? But here's what God's saying on the flip side to a woman. Read it again though.
The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
This is not my instruction, this is God's instruction.
That's
the
right.
same way he don't like a man eating pork is the same way he going and feel about this person. Read it.
Neither shall a man put on a woman's garment, for all that do so an abomination unto the Lord thy God.
All that do that is an abomination. So you desiring to see your woman be destroyed. Read the ask the question. Ask the question. No, you can't. You can't. Bro, I can't tell them, but God say what to do it. But God say how to do it. A woman can disagree with God, you know. Everybody can disagree with God. You can disagree with God too. You can disagree with God and do opposite to his way. You will do that. And you do it right now. I can show you how we do that right now. Good. I'm going to show you just a simple command that everybody of our nation forget. Everybody of our nation just forget. And there's a simple law. Read.
The book of Numbers chapter 15 and verse 38. Speak unto the children of Israel.
So God is speaking unto the children of Israel. You're not out here for anybody else, you know. We just want to repeat what God said to the people, the children of Israel. So here's what he said to the child of Israel, to the children of Israel to remember. Read.
Speak unto the children of Israel, and bid them that they make them fringes in the borders of their garments throughout their generations, and that they put upon the fringe of the borders a ribbon of blue. And it shall be unto you for a fringe, that ye may look upon it, and remember all the commandments of the Lord, and do them.
You know why it says you forget it? You don't have none. You have nothing to look around to remember the commandments of God. You have none. You forget. Your ancestors forget. What's your nationality? A very simple question. What's your nationality? No, your nationality. Yeah. What I'm trying to say. What's your ethnicity? Huh? What's your race? Yeah. Yeah, Trinidadian. What race is that? What race is that? Goodness? You feel this good? You feel this is good? You feel this is good? Yeah, you feel this is good? Bro, you understand it? I can actually push that question. Laugh at me. Let me hear. So far, you going? Yeah, but correct. True talk. True talk. Brother, let me don't run off nowhere. Don't run off. Because I need to talk to you if it is that you come to make a statement. Don't run off. Where's judgment? What judgment? What is judgment? I'm going to show you a judgment. Give me Deuteronomy 28 and verse 16. I'm going to show you a judgment that God judged and we still live it in because we don't even get it. You know, the brother just said this is a good place. Bro, we in captivity still. Right now we in slavery still.
Bring it out.
Watch it, read.
The book of Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
The Lord himself, the Most High God said, I will bring my people back into Egypt again with ships. Did that happen to our people? Did that happen to our people? Bro, wait to get here. We're not from Egypt. Where are we from? Where are we from? Right. Even though we come out of the continent Africa. Bro, you don't run off. You're getting something, you're talking to yourself. When we disobey God, correct, right? We end up in Egypt. You're right? You're talking about the nation of Israel. Right. You know how it is we end up in we sin Because we forget the commandments of God. We disobey God continuously. And you might be breaking one part of the law, and you might be breaking one part, and you might be breaking one part, and you might be breaking one part. Right now you breaking, you shaving off your bed, you still becoming like a slave. You making yourself that. You can do that. You can change that. Bro, what do you used to do? What do you used to do? But here's, brother, how are condemning you? This is not condemnation. This is not condemnation, brother. You're mixing up your words and your understanding. You're mixing up your words. If you're mixing up your words and your understanding, so just now. Listen. Who do you used to shave? But here's the command of God. Here's what the commandment of God is. That we just break it. Read it, watch it. You there?
Yeah. The book of Leviticus chapter 21 and verse 5. They shall not make baldness upon their head, neither shall they shave off the corner of their beard.
So God say, a man of his nation, he say one way he disobeyed, and he said we bring it to mind, we went into Egypt and he disobeyed. Here's what he said, read it again.
They shall not make baldness upon their head, neither shall they shave off the corner of their beard.
God himself saying, when you leave that Egypt country, and you come into my place, don't shave your beard. Don't do that. Brother, wait, that's not scripture. That is not, but what's the truth? If you answer me, what's the truth? We go done talk. But if you answer, you have to stay for the rest of the understanding. What's the truth? Let me show you what is in a man's heart. Let me show you what is in a man's heart. This is what God knows what is in a man's heart. But you didn't know the truth, so you have to stick around. Read it.
The book of Mark chapter 7 and verse 21. For within, out of the heart of men, proceed evil thoughts.
So God says, evil thoughts just proceed out of a man's heart. You know, it's that evil thought, that's the same thing. You might say, I might look better shaved. But you could break you could always fix that. You can fix it. Because God said to be perfect. Being perfect is you keeping the commands that He said for we to keep in us.
Bring it up.
Them little things you can stop. But you can stop them little things. But when you're striving for perfection, right? When you're striving for perfection, brother, when you're right, read.
The book of Matthew chapter 5 and verse 48. Be ye therefore perfect as your Father which is in heaven is perfect.
So God said for you to be perfect. And you being perfect is you adjusting to what the commandments that God said.
Right.
A very simple sin that you're committing is shaving your beard. You're not supposed to do that. Here's what it says again. Leviticus 21. Here's what it says. Here's what it says.
The book of Leviticus chapter 21 and verse 5. They shall not make baldness upon their head, neither shall they shave off the corner of their beard.
So God say that. That's a command. Where want to get on? Read on.
Nor make any cuttings in their flesh. Verse 6. They shall be holy unto their God, and not profane the name of their God.
So you're going down lower, you say you're not supposed to profane the name of the Lord. And when you just from breaking your shaving of your bed, you're profaning the name of the Lord. So the reason why we're here in captivity still is because we're sinning against God, right? Yes, brethren. Watch it, read. Which is that
the book of 1 John chapter 3 and verse 4. Whosoever committeth sin transgresseth also the law. For sin is the transgression of the law.
Exactly, that's what this is about. The achievement of yours. Sin, that's still a sin, bro. That's a transgression of the law. But let me get the next one for you. Let me get the next one for you now. Let me get the next one for you. 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 And you read that, hey bro. Let me get real quick. Drop that. Deuteronomy 28 and verse 68. I want to go back to it. Where that carnival thing came about? Where does that thing come about? You know, when our ancestors was, they had to force you to commit this sin, that revelry. They had to force you to do that, you know. We didn't used to do that willingly. We didn't used to do that willingly. They used to have to beat you to do that. Let me get it, friend. Yeah, let me get it, friend. They used to have to force you to do that, brother. Our slave masters, when he was under the Grecian rule, King Antiochus, this wicked ruler man. Oh, you mean they beat people to do that, brother? Watch it. Watch, read it.
The book of 2 Maccabees, chapter 6 and verse 6. Neither was it lawful for a man to keep Sabbath days or ancient feasts, or to profess himself to be all who call a Jew.
Go back to 2 Maccabees chapter 6 and verse 1. Watch this. I started higher above so that you'll get the whole gist there. But I know you like the context of this thing. Read.
The book of 2 Maccabees chapter 6 and verse 1. Not long after this, the king sent an old man of Antioch to compel the Jews to depart from the laws of their fathers.
So this Greek king Antiochus, when he took over after Alexander the Great had passed, he came in and he said,
Shalom Israel, this is Bishop Nathaniel. I want you to know that you can view all our Sabbath classes live on IUIC TV. That's right, I said on IUIC TV. Download the app today. Shalom.
Disobey all your God laws. Well, you're not supposed to circumcise your son. You're not supposed to observe the Sabbath day. You do what we say. We will burn your pork, a pig on your altar, and you will have nothing to say. That's how they did it. Read it. Read on. That happened a long time. It happened to your people long time, brother. Since the days of Moses, they're still oppressing your people by making you sin against your God. Watch it. Read on.
Verse 2. And to pollute also the temple in Jerusalem.
And to pollute the temple that was in Jerusalem, our city. Yes. But where we is? We not in Jerusalem either. We in captivity in Trinidad and Tobago right now.
Bring it out.
And it's scattered all over the world. You're not together. We are a destroyed people.
Right.
Read on.
And to call it the temple of Jupiter, Olympius.
And call it where we was worshipping the temple of Jupiter. Read on.
And that in Garizim of Jupiter, the defender of strangers, as they desire that dwelt in the place. The coming in of this mischief was sore and grievous to the people.
So this mischief, when they see it coming to our city, was sore and grievous. We didn't like that at all. How you could come and bring some kind of nasty pig to come and burn on we altar when we worshiping we God. Changing and saying we can observe the Sabbath day. Breaking we Lord, knowing full well that if we transgress we God's law, He going to judge you. And that is what we're still doing right now, brother. Right. Yeah, 225 in the school, yeah. Yeah, you can come to the school too. Yeah, come to the school and learn. No, wait. No, if you come to the school, it's free. You gotta pay nothing. Come and learn your heritage. Come and learn your nationality. Because, where's your nationality? Where's your nationality? How are you here now? You come from Africa? You know your nationality? Yes. Alright. Yeah. Well, right. If you're a true Israelite, you would understand to keep the commands of God, brother.
Bring it out.
I'm glad you know your nationality. You know much people will ask that question here and say, Trinidadian, your nationality is where you're born. And you say you know your nationality is Israelite, but you're not keeping God's commandments. And hold on. You know we are against here. You know. There's a bigger responsibility here, so I have to deal with you a little different now.
The book of Deuteronomy chapter 30 and verse 1. And it shall come to pass, when all these things are come upon thee, the blessing and the curse.
So the blessings came one time when we was under King Solomon and David. And then we started to experience the curse after them because they started to go into idolatry worship, and we started to experience, and then eventually everybody went into captivity. Yeah, all of us went, hereafter, all of us went into sin. But here's what God says, how it's going to happen, so it is not going to be confused by anybody. Read.
And it shall come to pass, when all these things are come upon thee, the blessing and the curse.
So the curse upon you people, you see all of we just suffering right now in poverty. We downtrodden, all our women are abomination unto God. When all of that blessing and cursing, read,
which I have said before thee.
And God would have said that before us. We wanted to experience what it is like to be on the bottom. We wanted to it. While she was on top all the time. You know that people like that? They have everything. But they just want to experience what the dirt does feel like. That's how we does operate. Just want to experience how nasty does feel like.
And thou shalt call them to mind among all the nations, whether the Lord thy God hath driven thee.
So God drive his people out of Jerusalem. We run out of Jerusalem, run into Africa, we capture, we send you all over the world. Exactly. Right. Start to serve this devil here. Start to serve this devil here. The white Christ. Is the white Christ giving the effect now?
This is the real Christ here.
That's that description. Go back to
like flaming fire.
Go back to Maccabees.
Here was as wool. His feet was
Watch
as
this.
fine brass.
Watch this. So I went back to the Maccabees here for you.
Yeah.
2 Maccabees chapter 6. Read.
Because 2 Maccabees chapter 6 and verse 4. For the temple was filled with riot and reveling by the Gentiles.
So the Gentiles coming and riot and revel here. And we're going to follow them too. They're going and riot and revel. And we want to go and join them. Read.
Who dallied with harlots.
And they're going to do all kind of thing with harlots right now. Prostitutes. They're going to just turn into prostitutes right now. Read.
And had to do with women within the circles of the holy places.
And they're going to have this big parade of carnival as described in scriptures. Till Ash Wednesday. Read.
And besides that, brought in things that were not lawful.
And there's a whole lot of unlawful things that are going to take place on these 2 days that the government giving these to sin. Read.
The altar also was filled with profane things, which the law forbiddeth. Neither was it lawful for a man to keep Sabbath days or ancient feasts, or to profess himself at all to be a Jew.
So that's how many of our people do not know or will not ascribe to the nation or nationality. But you know, but you're supposed to know that this carnival was created by your enemy to keep you destroyed, because lewdness, you know this too? Lewdness is the mother of famine. And this lewd behavior does encourage God's wrath. Watch it, read on. Yes, I will keep it all night. Wait, bro, take it, read on.
With 7, and in the day of the king's birth, every month they brought by better constraint to eat of the sacrifices. And when the feast of Bacchus was kept.
So you know carnival is the feast of Bacchus. It's on the flyer. You have it in your hand. You read it. So when the feast of Bacchus was kept, read.
When the feast of Bacchus was kept, the Jews were compelled to go in possession to Bacchus.
We was now compelled to go in possession to our evil demon. When they forced you to do it, you didn't want to do that. But now, they want to do it free. Now, we want to jump and gyrate. Now, we want to go and commit adultery and fornication. Now, we want to be lewd and nasty in the streets for everybody to take around and record here. Shame. Shame. And we have people like shame. We have no shame. No shame. We lost it. No shame whatsoever. We sinning against our God and don't care who see. No shame. Shameless.
Why did the cannibal spread from Trinidad? Why it started?
Because of the culture. You remember the culture had to spread about they want to spread that as far as possible.
Remember after slavery, right?
Right. So after slavery.
And then when you took the slavery, right? Everybody didn't have that same culture, that same, you know, had Trinidad, that's significant doing things fast and Trinidad. So like the target Trinidad, because Trinidad is like that. And someone Trinidad was a big cannibal,
So you see what I'm saying? Look at what we bring our country. We inviting the water god by keeping them things as big and flashy. We invited wickedness here. That's wickedness, brother. We invited it. Read it. Let's read it how we used to be. We wasn't bitter constraint. We didn't even want to do that because we know that when we do that, we violate our agreement with the Most High. You violate your agreement with the Most High. And so now invoke more judgment on you. Because the Most High will reward us. Because brother, we here for punishment, you know. We here for punishment. We here for punishment. Give me Jeremiah chapter 44 verse 29. Yeah, we here for punishment. All of us, the whole nation is in slavery for punishment for a time. Let me hear a question. Weakness? Why you want to know that? Why you want to know that? So why you want to know that? No. Pride. Yeah. Because it is half pride. Pride is one of the things that what is in this world. Pride of life. But let me show you a scene. All our people are in a destroyed state right now. We big, small, and we just here for destruction. Read it. Jeremiah 44 verse 1.
The book of Jeremiah chapter 44 and verse 21. Verse 21, sir? 41, 21?
Yeah, I mean.
Verse 21.
29.
Verse 29. And this shall be a sign unto you.
So this is a sign unto our people. The reason why we still have these nations above us, the reason why we still in poverty, the reason why we still breaking the commands of God, this shall be a sign unto you.
Saying the Lord, and I will punish you in this place.
God says He's going to punish us in this place. That's what we hear. So He's here for that punishment. It's coming from the Most High. Correct. You could repent. You could repent.
What is a nation? Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is you. And finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord. His word